Hi there, I'm Natan from WildMatters, and for who doesn't know who I am simply a scholar of ecology and environmental philosophy. I've done my master in environmental ethics, and now I'm in Stirling, Scotland, to study environmental management conservation. Yesterday night I had the occasion to watch again a movie that truly impressed me the first time that I watched it about 4 years ago. I'm talking about Racing Extinction. Racing Extinction is a movie that talks about the effect that humanity is causing on our living beings community. And the problem is that we are causing what is well known now as the Anthropocene extinction, or the sixth mass extinction. We are totally wiping out all the biodiversity of the planet. And this is only one of the aspects of the Anthropocene epoch. From all the other point of view, we are totally disrupting this planet, and most of all its possibility of resilience and its possibility to host a thriving living beings community. My reflection yesterday night was about in which way we can convince people to change their behavior, in which way we can tell them, you know what, we have to bend the curve of our linear economy system into a circular economy. We have to give up some of our freedom to buy things and to dispose of things in order to save other species and to save also ourselves in a certain way. But in which way you can give responsibility to people that spend most of the time working, doing a job that they don't really like, living a life that is forced to be in a certain way because of our neoliberal society, in which, yes, we are living maybe better than in the medieval age, but in the end of the day we have less freedom than what we think to have. Mainly the problem is because we think freedom in the wrong term. We think that freedom is freedom of disposing of stuff and is freedom of buying stuff. That's not properly the case. At the end of the day, when people talk about rewilding and rewilding of the self, we are talking about changing the ecology and the animal behavior of our own species. We need, as Homo sapiens, to get back some freedom, but some freedom that will not be a freedom that compromises other species or the resilience of the planet. This kind of freedom consists most of all of start again to free ourselves from a work that is a kind of slavery. We need to start to do work that we are truly passionate about, and when we cannot do otherwise, we need to change the way in which we create occupation. We need less hour of job that is more related to smart working, job that will make us feel better and more comfortable in our everyday life. And we need to do so changing the way in which we think economy. We need to produce less, so we need less people, and we need the people that we have to work less and work better, and we can do it, because probably what we need to understand is that we need less but well distributed. But it's not only a matter of working time and more this social equal distribution of richness in a society. It's something also related to in the way in which we spend our time. We need to establish better relation with ourselves, with other people, with the landscape that surrounds us, because we can no longer feel ourselves like something alienated. We need to spend more time in what is called nature. We need to spend more time surrounded by trees. We need to spend more time enjoying music. We need to spend time reading, dedicate ourselves to culture. But also we need to be less paranoid about human relationship. We need to start to think, for example, behind monogamy, not in the sense of denying monogamy, but start to think ourselves in a lighter way. We need to take a relationship among people in a less serious way. It doesn't mean with less responsibilities to the other, but in trying to stress ourselves as less as possible. And there are a lot of ways in which we can discover ourselves again. We need to enjoy art, we need to enjoy books, we need to enjoy walking in nature. There are a lot of things that we can do without disrupting the environment. Simply, we should stop to be so alienated. Because however, even though so many thousands years has passed, in a sense or in a way or another, 200,000 years are passed since we move from the first Homo sapiens till now in our industrialized society. And from a biological point of view, we are animals among other animals and other living beings, so we have to think more like animals. That's the reason why we need to think about what most of our fellow species want in their life: tranquility, time to play, some good food, something to drink, a place where to sleep, and an environment that is thrilling, exciting, full of things to see, and also peaceful. We are so polluted, not only because the air is polluted, not only because there is a lot of noise pollution, but also because our spirits are polluted because we are overstimulated by information that are not truly part of a significant culture. We need to take back our time. In this sense, rewilding means to put under critics everything that we are doing in our everyday life, the way in which we walk. Maybe we should spend more time barefoot, the way in which we think about love. Love should not be anymore something like possession or a form of economy. We should think about friendship, giving more value to friendship, stop to think only about our small garden and our backyard. We should think about that there is a world full of enchanting things to see, because the natural landscape is so full of variety and explosion of diversity. We should start to enjoy this diversity and stop to be fixed in looking our cell phones and stop to looking around. We need to be more creative, and also, most of all, there is a lot to do to restore the ecosystems worldwide, so we will not get bored. We simply need to look differently. And if we want our governments to change the way in which they cope with climate change, they cope with deforestation and so on, we need first of all to think, is there a chance that the future that we want can be different from the present? To see the future like an updated version of the present, or we want something different? And if we look back to the past, we want truly to become like we were, or we want to take the lesson of the past to be better in the present, combining our new technologies with a certain wisdom that we accumulate during our biological history. At the conclusion of this video, I just want to tell you, watch Racing Extinction. If you want, follow our videos here on WildMatters channel. I will speak about possibly interesting things with the help of Eleonora, my mate. We will bring you around Scotland and also in other places. This video is kind of like an improvisation, but I was just in the mood of sharing with you the feeling that we need truly to think about live our life at the best. We need to enjoy our life, because if we are not able to be happy, in which way we can make this world a better place? And I truly think that we should think about our happiness and to stop to be greedy, stop to desire more, but also starting to think otherwise, to think differently, because if we get rid of something, of what we have and what we think we need, we can gain a lot in freedom. This means freedom to love, freedom to care, freedom to share, and a lot of other possibilities. And I truly believe that the world of tomorrow can be amazing, but we need to grab this possibility right here and right now. So let's not only rewild and restore the ecosystem from an ecological perspective, but let's restore ourselves, because we need terribly to change our behavior. Thank you for the kind attention. Cheers. If you want, follow our channel, put a like or comment below, and hopefully we will rewild this planet all together. Cheers.